the importance of mental health. And we didn't know at the time how important it was, but now we do. So, for our advocates, for our loved ones, for our activists, it's time to be mindful, and it's really time to focus and make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. We really want to stress that because we have people out here. I noticed that, I don't know if it was you posted it, Gina, or someone else, but the comma.
Comma Club, I represented them today.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen my wrist, but IGY6 comma. It means I got your six. I was in the military, but that comma represents the mental health piece.
Okay.
And we do that because it's not what this program is about, but it correlates to everything because we have veterans sitting in prison right now, and 24 statistics have shown that at least 24 veterans commit suicide a day.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty in them
Yeah.
prisons.
So I have a team of sisters and brothers that I connect with, and I try to pour everything that I do with them into what we're doing here with Meanz as well. And I said I talked to one of my sisters in Meanz today, huh?
They definitely support us too.
Yeah, they do. And she was just like, we really need to talk about mental health. It's so major. And like Riley was saying, unfortunately, with Black men, there's a stigma of not talking, but at some point we've got to continue to encourage them because we have loved ones in the prison, and COVID has added to the problem, and we've got to continue to encourage them, even if we're sending them information to kind of help. Boots on the ground all across the board. We've got to continue to do what we can to help as much because COVID has closed off their access to so much. And if you guys don't know, BAM speaks with loved ones inside of the prisons. That's what we do. That's our specialty. And even though we have started to refocus on our youth, we're going to always receive phone calls individually and JPays individually from loved ones. Not just our loved ones, but everyone's loved ones. I mean, like we get phone calls, emails, text messages, not just in the state of Ohio, but in the United States of America. So it's nonstop for us. Again, if you guys got any questions, call 216-939-5087. As I was listening to Riley talk, it reminded me about, he said something about religion and faith-based programs. And I just want to, put a call to the interfaith programs out here, not just, Christians, Pentecostals, and just all across the board, Muslims, everyone. We need all boots on the ground because COVID is rearing its ugly head back up again inside the prisons and on the outside. And so we want to be ahead of the game this time instead of behind it because you can get COVID for a second time. And we really want to talk about that. We also want to thank Gerald Salon with Bubba on the wax. With
Oh yeah.
Yes.
For sure. Thanks for supporting
For your
us.
support.
Yes.
Like that's major. And you guys, if you guys don't
Shout
know,
out to Solomon. He was
Yes.
watching. Yeah.
yes,
Solomon.
James Thomas Garrett. He's watching. Thomas
Shout
Carr's
out.
watching.
that's the
shout out.
That's
Shout
all
out.
in, guys.
Chef
Spread your
James
love.
Soul.
Spread your
Yeah.
love. Hey, listen,
Yep.
while y'all watching, we're taking $25 to $35 donations for our t-shirts. You can send a message to three of us at Spreading Love Unapologetically. .com. I mean,
Shout out to
shout
Ruel
out, yes.
Sailor, Common Club
Yes.
Clothing. Check them out, 589 East 185th Street in Euclid. Go get your
Yes.
Common Glare. They're getting ready to stock up their inventory next week.
Yes.
Didn't stop me though. Didn't stop me. Although
Shout
I
out
was
to all the
extra
guests who've
large
been
and
on
extra
the show.
small. And I'm like, I hope this
Shout
extra
out,
small
shout
will
out.
fit.
Shout out. So we're having a pop-up, you guys. We're having a pop-up. We joined forces with some folks, and we are going to be at the Camelot Hall on June 6th. We'll get you some more information next week, but we want everyone to please come out. and join us. There will be food, entertainment, and some really great products out there. June 6th, great vendors, and just enjoy yourself. Of course, we are following COVID guidelines. These beautiful things called a mask are required, even if you are vaccinated. Please protect yourself and protect us. And I think that pretty much Teresa's gonna kill me because it's just so much information. It's just so much information. Oh, a shout out to the 2 gentlemen that were released.
Mhm.
Michael Sutton and Kenny Phillips. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. And I promise you, we are coming boots on ground when that trial starts. We will make all the noise and more for y'all.
Hey.
Got a phone call.
Okay. All right. No static video.
Spreading love unapologetically.
Oh, they hung up.
They
Oh,
hung up.
call back. Call back. Call back.
Yes. Call back.
But yeah, shout out to those guys wrongfully incarcerated for 15 years
Yes.
because they did not fully investigate a gold car. Yeah, so shout out to those guys. I'm gonna tell you what, my husband told me he actually had tears coming out of his eyes
Yes.
crying when he seen that on the
That
news.
was
Brought him so much more hope for sure. He was like, if they can get a retrial, he's like, that like right there, he's like, I'm good now. You know,
Yes.
like
But I'm glad you said that, Jenna, because y'all know I don't really talk about my loved one, but he wanted to talk about the faith base and interfaith, right?
Yes, you guys, I keep you spoke on calling on them.
Yeah, we
as
got.
well.
I mean, they're in the community.
How active are they actually in the community?
if we got anybody out there with any churches that are active, please reach out to us.
Someone did put a church in the chat, Church of Christ, and
Yeah, for
That
sure.
was
Get us
probably
that
Thomas.
info.
Thomas?
We need them. They're the ones that are supposed to be
Brooklyn,
helping
Ohio.
out people.
Okay.
Brooklyn, Ohio. Okay.
Also, Bishop Mock Rogers helps out people that are fresh out of jail and stuff.
Can you
He's
write
in
that down?
Painesville.
Thanks, Marie.
Thank you, Marie.
Can I ask, is it just,
Bishop.
are they just, and no offense to any particular church, but are they just a faith organization, or are they really helping these guys? And I'm speaking from experience.
That's a good question.
Because I was in a faith-based program. They not knowing who I was or what my capabilities are.
That's a good question, and the only way I can answer that for you honestly is with experience. Let me just say this: you talked about homelessness, right? Okay, so my daughter, my oldest daughter would be 30. Saturday, May 8th. In 1991, I was homeless, pregnant with 2 children, and it was a faith-based organization, a church, who put my kids, after living in a shelter for a couple nights, into a hotel, and then expedited our housing situation. And even though it was public housing, but we had a roof over our head, and they put food in our refrigerator, and so that was 30 years ago.
And that's not my question is not an indictment against the church.
Okay.
My question is it's really a specific question.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Because what I'm finding with these faith-based programs now, they got this housing first motto.
Ooh.
And
Can you explain that for me?
this housing first, regardless of your situation, all you need to do is be homeless, go to a homeless shelter, and their first agenda is to put you in a home. What about what brought him to this homeless shelter? What about the trauma that he or she is suffering?
Amen,
What about
amen.
the substance abuse that they're suffering? Everyone says that they are helping them, but everyone's referring them. This is from firsthand experience. They are referring them. Their models sound great on paper, but from an active participant in one of these programs, I can tell you, it's a lot of work that's left undone.
So how can we? What do you think that?
Can I answer that?
Yes. Yes.
What you guys need to do is find homeless people that have been incarcerated, because that is your population, homeless people that have been incarcerated with different issues, and like me, or people like us, or like Riley, to come and run your programs. You're not getting help from the experts. You're
They
not
don't know.
asking the experts
They don't know.
what they want, which is us. Ask us what we want and need. We'll show you. You can't make makeshift stuff and say it's gonna work for us.
That's exactly what Joseph said.
And that seems to be the problems why I asked you to
So
come
it's
back
not a
to the
complaint
churches.
about organizations, faith-based, all that. It is just you guys are
Observation.
wasting money, not helping us, and then we see us out here all messed up after years and years and years.
Re-traumatized,
Re-traumatized, unresolved issues
unresolved
at
issues.
50 and 60 and 70
And their motto
years
is
old.
advocacy, safety, and no harm. There is very little advocacy in these organizations. The
Mhm.
safety, that's very questionable.
Mhm.
No harm.
Plenty
Most of these guys are self-resolving their issues or they're medicating them.
Yes.
Everything that's wrong with us is does not require medication.
Oh, I agree. Right.
It may require conversation. It could be any kind of therapy,
Yeah.
but the answer is not to medicate.
Mhm.
I agree.
Right.
And so it is the way that we feel because we know I haven't got help and I've been out 17 years and from the first people. So we actually do help ourselves. Just like he said, just like the panel the other day with all the men you talk to, they help themselves.
They said boots
They
on the
help
ground.
themselves.
Yeah.
They help themselves.
You have to.
We self-resolve, period. But we need help, you know.
We
So
need
now the narrative is we starting backwards. Give us housing, and then we'll do the rest. So
So-
that's what we're doing.
My question to you then is if it's self-help, because I've seen that constantly.
Self-resolve.
Self-
is a difference.
Self-resolve. Self-help and
It's a difference.
self-resolve is two
Okay.
Two
different
different
things.
things.
Right, I'm like, wait a minute. I mean,
Right.
You can help yourself.
But see-
After we continue to have to go, some
Uh-huh.
stuff fall off
Because I remember.
because we change ourselves. Yeah.
and I
The
don't
trauma,
know,
the trauma never
Never. Yes.
never
Never ends.
ends.
Right.
It's we learn to manage it.
That's it.
I was listening to you talk about your husband who had been in prison for 25 and he's still
He has issues that he has to resolve too. It's just, I mean,
resolved.
you can't come out of prison and think everything is gonna be okay.
Mhm.
Everybody's, you know.
We
your
spoke
mind-
on this together, woman to woman,
Yeah,
you know.
your mind
She
is
just
gonna-
wanted, hey, just so you know, I hope you don't think it's gonna be a fairy tale, and I know it's not.
Right.
I know it's not. There's gonna be
Oh,
trials
yeah,
and
because
tribulations.
we live in that fairy tale, you know, he in there and you want him home and you want when he gets home, everything's gonna be good, you know, we in love and no, it's not gonna be that way. He has issues he's gotta deal with, you got
Mhm.
issues you have to deal with, and it's not gonna be peaches and cream.
Well, we all need to really get together because our loved one is like my loved one is in there and he still got 2 more years. We're looking at 32 years
Right.
total, 33 years total.
And y'all talking every day on the
So-
phone and you know, y'all feel like y'all bonded and everything it's not.
No.
It's really, really.
The
Because-
real test is when they're released.
Right.
That's
And
right.
what you guys need to do is get help for yourselves in your own
You
kind of way.
start your
Right.
own.
There's nothing that you can really do for that person besides give them space.
That's
Right.
it.
But what I
That's
loved
it.
about
Because if you crowd, if you push me, yeah, you're right. But if you push me, I'm gonna pull back.
Right,
'Cause it's
and,
a lot.
and it's not, and when you say space, you know, you thinking, okay, well, he's saying I need my space, so it's okay that he's gonna be, and you could be in a house together all day long,
Mhm.
and he still say he not getting space.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
so when they say they need their space, they are really saying that they want you to be removed from the picture and let them be them.
For that moment,
For that moment, yeah.
unfortunately,
Right.
for that moment, that is a
Right.
reality.
Mhm.
Well, that's what we listened to on the panel. One of the things I heard them say was, it's
Space
okay.
and time.
Space and time.
Space and time.
And it's, it's okay to
'Cause
fall back. That
That's
was like
where
the
we
biggest
find our
thing we heard,
answers
fall
in
back.
that space.
And we have to really understand that and not be offended by
Right.
it. And
Correct.
it's easy to
That's
be
it.
offended.
Yes.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I'm dealing
I'm
with
sure
that.
it's hard.
myself.
I'm
You know,
sure-
wait a minute, I've been
It's gut wrenching, I'm sure.
Right. right,
I'm
right.
sure you know, 'cause so y'all
Right.
need to start a class.
It's real.
A support class
Well, that's what
for-
we're
Well, that's what I
It's
did.
People, yes.
She's on the verge of starting like some type of a counseling slash.
Y'all really do.
Right.
No, y'all do.
With,
No,
with
no.
Y'all need it.
relationship class that me and my
Yeah.
husband does,
Mhm.
that's what we do. Like we try to, okay, well, we started it, he was in there. And it was because, just what we're saying, when you go to your church, when you go to counseling, they don't understand what you're going through
Mm-mm.
because they're only going to talk to the one that's on the outside. No one's reaching inside to talk to that
Reaching
person.
to the inside.
Right. So that's why we formed our relationship support group. And me and him together would be in there. We would give up classes and have graduations and everything. But we were there just so people could know that you have other people there and that, yes, and you
Mhm.
have that support between us because family not giving it to you,
Yeah.
friends not giving it to you. They all want to judge you.
They judge.
So we can come together and be each other's support systems. And then also, we also had like therapists coming in and talking to couples that needed some, therapy.
Mhm.
Because they, like I said, you
Well,
can't
and
do it
that's
on
the
the
thing.
phone.
When they're on the inside, there is none of that.
Right. So
If
we
y'all
have,
can't figure it out, you're not, and
right. That's why I said that's the program of when the transitional housing that you do, if you want us to come in with our program,
Mhm.
because we would like, our program lasts 13 weeks.
Mhm.
And, with
that would
classes.
definitely set them up with transitioning
Yeah,
into
and
their
it helps
home
them-
lives, whether it be by themselves with somebody or with family.
Right, and it helps them. And it was a lot of single guys in our class that said they were to prepare themselves for when they do have a relationship, when they're
Mhm.
ready to get a relationship. So yeah, that's something that needs to be focused on when you have transitional housing is your relationship.
And that's the
Yeah.
biggest downfall, especially with anybody coming out, because everybody is looking for a relationship as soon as they get out.
Mhm.
I mean, because that's
Well, we
just
heard
it.
Whatever their reason.
And that's
Yeah.
just it. And that's just it. We want relations on day one, and
Sure
then
know.
we gonna mess up all kind of people's worlds.
Girl, my husband's coming home soon. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Well, she's telling me.
I'm
She's telling
telling
the
you
truth.
the
That's
truth.
right.
Well, then y'all better be ready to
We
hold
got
his
you.
ass
We
down
got
when
you.
he's
And we
leaving.
see now that's what I'm
She's telling the
saying.
truth.
Thus,
That's
you're
the-
here, so the bed is gonna
Wait a
be
minute.
so much better, made.
And
for
that's
him
not
when
only
he
for
get
single
out.
people. That's the truth for
That's it.
No, I
married
know.
couples
I-
and just
I have
couples
faith
in
in
general.
us.
Because
Yes.
when you come home and you connecting, you finally getting into your groove and like, yeah, he home, but they distant with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not really all the way there like we are.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm trying to tell you when they say they need their space, you have to give it's not gonna be really. I know you saying you prepared for it. You can't prepare for it, sweetie. You can't prepare for it, sweetie. I mean,
What she does do well is talk about it and stuff, and that's all you
Right.
need. She got a bunch of friends,
right,
and she gonna be leaning on them.
right.
And just like him, he gonna need
We do
people
have a
too,
great
like
support
Riley.
system.
Yeah.
Right.
That's one
Yeah.
thing I do have. That's why I guess it doesn't scare me that much because we do have a great support system.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
just family, but from what I do, like I
Mhm.
have a lot of people. So
And that's what I mean, because with me and my husband, we teaching a relationship class.
Mhm.
We doing support groups, but we still
It's
struggling
still-
too.
it's
It's
still human.
totally different, right? It's totally
It's still-
different.
we are human.
And that's our
still.
next step. That's why I said that's our next book.
Mhm.
Is after they come home. What
which their
happens after-
first book, if you don't have it yet, I did advertise it a couple weeks ago, and even after that, 3 strands, 1 cord, or
3 strands, 1 cord.
three
a
strands,
couple's-
1 cord.
A
Yeah.
couple's guide to incarceration.
That's right.
You ain't got to get it because I'm telling you, it's the truth. I actually have it in my bag over there somewhere. There's a number and an email you can call if you want a special autograph one for the same price you would pay on Amazon. Want to drop it?
The phone number is 216-777-6070. The email is cs@clevecoaststudios.com.
You already
Thank
know.
you.
Autograph copy, get a hold of her via phone or email, and they will send their copy out ASAP. But they are working on a next book.
Yes.
Next book coming soon.
Yeah, next book coming soon. Well, I won't say soon because, this has been a path for us,
Mhm.
and as we go through this path ourselves, we're learning, and we can't put the information down until we have it right.
Right, for sure.
Thank
Makes
you.
sense.
I really appreciate it.
Makes sense. And good job, Alfred. He just married his OIP
Oh,
student,
yes,
right?
yes. Last weekend, one of the students that worked on our case my husband was able to officiate the wedding.
Oh,
Very beautiful
wonderful,
picture. It's
wonderful,
really very
wonderful.
beautiful.
That's one of the
wonderful.
things we offer too. We both are ordained ministers, so.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Y'all need to get married. Call the Cleveland.
Oh, we're gonna offer counseling first though.
Counseling first.
Here we
Yeah.
go, girl.
And we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in 5 minutes at 5, and we're gonna have some more conversations with some people tapping in.
Yes.
But once again, 216-939-5087.
Phone lines are
Spreading
open.
love, unapologetic.
Thank you.
Alrighty. You guys ready to go back?
Mhm.
Nobody holding you back. Like it's been months, your heart don't stand a chance. Your knees just on the pace. Your eyes keep showing the trance, and then you ask you. The approach is so far from
All
what
right,
you
guys, you got it.
And we're back. Welcome back to Spreading Love Unapologetically. I am Miss Carr, and here with me is Mr. Roddy Lane, Miss Cleveland, Roberta Cleveland, and Gina.
I muted Joseph. My bad, y'all. Hold on, Joseph.
And we have some special guests. Joseph is here in the house today. Jay Monday.
Is he
Joseph!
muted? Can you say? I can't.
How
see
are
good.
you?
Is he muted?
Look down here where the arrow is.
Yeah, he muted. Unmute.
Wait a
There
minute.
we go.
All right,
Family.
all right.
What's up with family? What's up with family?
What's up?
You know, I'm chilling, working
Back-
hard,
Yep.
trying to save some lives.
I'm going to give the mic to Joseph in a minute, but we just wanted to reiterate again that we do have several things happening in the community. May 22nd, we're invited to a function, June 6th. And then briefly, we're going to do a telethon, and it's going to incorporate the whole No Static Radio host. So that is to stay tuned for that. I want to give some shout outs to Mary Stout, Karen Saylor, Lisa Seward, and all our friends on social media. Special love to Ed Hennings, Brad Marks, Aaron Smith for doing the work, and Sean Hartwell, which is he's the president of FCKPrison.com, and I'm wearing FCK Prison today because that's how we feel and that's how it is.
No doubt.
You had to go back, right, Joseph?
Hey,
If you listen to what we telling you,
yes.
we ain't up here we're not getting a dime. Did you
No.
get any money?
No.
I haven't got any either. I've been doing this 17 years. So
Nah.
here we go. So Joseph, he's been with us before as a guest, and I'm just going to turn it over to him. What's going on, Joseph?
Well, there's a lot going on, you know. I decided to take things into my own hands, you know what I'm saying?
That's all you can
That's
do.
what's going on. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I figure you know, like if I at least show, you know, that we are active, eventually people will catch on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that's what's going on, because I'm dealing with the real deal. I'm not dealing with, you know, no play thugs. I'm dealing with real street dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That really want, you know, differences in their lives as well for their children, you know what I mean? And a lot of those times, those opportunities aren't given to them because that's all they know is the hustle, the grind. So that's why me and the guys that I've, you know, along the way, and people like yourself, we are aligned ourselves with each other so we could, you know, teach these financial literacy things of that nature to make life simpler for them, opposed to being so hard and willing to go to jail so easy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I rallied up a few guys that I know that are experts. And when I say experts, I mean, we lived it, you know what I mean? So I don't think you get more, have a better expertise than that, you know what I mean? So at this particular time, what I've been doing, I've been incorporating music, because a lot of these guys in the hoods where we come from, the communities, for lack of better a word, they do music, you know, they tell their stories like that. And a lot of them really believe in that, like they are poets or whatever the case may be. So we can't throw them away. We gotta have a platform for them as well. So I try to incorporate all of these different things that I know guys and girls from our communities have passions for, and at the same time incorporate business ethics and show them that they could generate income from what they're doing, and not just be a rapper or anything like that, but be a voice as well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's important. That's very important, because in order to attack the youth, you got to deal with the youth. You got to do it what they like. You got to be able to understand what they're going through, you know? And that's the only way you're going to be able to have any type of real change, meaningful change, though. You know what I mean? So that's what we doing when I created this program while I was incarcerated called the NCLB, right? And the reason why I created that program was because I realized when I was in there mentoring people in prison, I realized like they wasn't identifying with people they couldn't understand with. It was very important for me to like be able to have a niche where I could tap into people like you, as well as go into the hood, as well as go into corporate America, as well as deal with the politicians. That's very important that we're universal in our language, you know what I mean? In order to really express what's going on. So that's what I've been doing. I've been training these young guys, putting them on video, making them tell their stories so they can see it's just more than me telling this story. It's more than just me. There's a lot of us out here telling this story, and a lot of them just don't know how to tell it, so I'm helping them do it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we into out here. I also, I have a big announcement. I have this one of my dear friends who unfortunately was caught up in the drug game, you know, previously in his life. He's been incarcerated about 8 years now. He's been given like 13, 12 years or something. He's about to come home probably a year or two. Long story short, he has a lot of influence in society as far as what they call the game, you know, for lack of a better term. So he's about to announce to the youth that he's no longer a part of drugs. He's aligned himself with people like me who are incorporating business tactics and ethics and just giving them a moral compass. Man, they got to hear from people like us who really did it and who have a track record to show it, as well as the people like y'all. Oh, you was in there with us though, as well as the people like Miss Gina and whoever else that's up there who might not been incarcerated but have been affected by a loved one in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like the same as like you being locked up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I definitely have empathy for Miss Gina. That's why I always try to salute her because she's a soldier. She's a soldier.
Love you. Yeah,
I told them they need to get their
own
own
support
group.
Alfred Cleveland's
That's
wife.
his wife.
Hold up now.
Right, take his glasses out.
Do y'all know who that woman is right there?
Yeah.
I don't even know that woman, but I know that woman. I just want to say I love you just on the strength of all the brothers in there that gave up on us. Oh my God, you are a special woman. My brother Alfred.
Absolutely.
My brother Cleve.
Thank you.
He's phenomenal. Cleve is gonna change the world as well. He's grounded and he means what he say.
We're gonna do it together.
We all working together.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. People who really been a part of something. Now we're talking now.
Yes.
Now we talking.
Yeah.
How's Cleve doing though?
He's doing good. Good.
I can't wait to hear your story on how you stood all those years with like this.
Right.
I love it.
She need to get her own group.
I need your autograph. You hear me? For real now. Come on, preach now.
My husband tells me that all the time.
Yes.
And I always, like I said, I was an introvert. I never talked. I just stayed to myself. He was in there. I didn't
You're phenomenal. You're definitely phenomenal. And all of us together, I believe we can change a lot of stuff. We just gotta hit the ground running. See, like the problem is this. I'm gonna tell you, like people don't talk to the people who are coming from prison, who are in prison. Like rules cannot come from people who never been in prison. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It don't even make sense to me that you could go to somebody who writes books about laws instead of coming to the people who just broke the law and say, hey, how can we help you not break the law again, man? What can we do to help you not break the law?
Yes.
Right? So, and that's why when I get on I do these videos and stuff like that, and I try to go to different environments. I go to the Mormons, I go to the Christians, I go to the Muslims, I go to the Bloods, I don't care who you are, right? Because in order for it to be true solidarity and for us to rise above the ignorance, you have to be able to show that you can talk to anybody. Everybody got problems.
We are all one human race.
You heard the Mormons? They told you they had family members that's in jail. That's OD.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that was my point. That was the point. That was the point I was trying to make. That everybody got problems.
The same problem.
Yeah. Some people got more problems than others,
but you can identify with that one for sure.
Exactly.
That's all we're saying.
Exactly.
We are all
Yeah,
human.
so
That's
it
right.
and that's the basic problem is everybody wanted to build did this and this and this, the different whatever. Then you took a group of people here, and now we divided, and then we don't like each other, and then now look at where we're at. Now we need each other,
And we don't want each other.
but we don't know how to say, "I need you."
We don't know how to communicate.
I
with each
need
other.
you. I need you. We don't know how to say that now.
That's all you gotta say.
That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
So now everybody's in their own little whatevers, and we all looking the same way. Like, I can't make it if he don't do it. He can't make it if she don't do it. Period. We can't make it. You can't make it if we don't make it.
No. It's been times I had to lean on y'all. When I first got out of prison, I had a situation. I didn't want to go back to prison. You know what I'm saying? And y'all showed me love, yo. You feel me? Like, yo, y'all showed me love. Like, and that was months ago, right? And I'm still here with y'all. See what I'm saying? Because I'm loyal and I believe in those who believe in something. And I know y'all believe in what y'all saying, right? But it's so many people with a voice right now that the people who are really saying something are getting blocked out. And the people who aren't saying anything got a the microphone. They ain't saying nothing, right? So I just feel like this, me personally, a person that just went to jail all my life like this, and now I'm out here and I'm seeing what's going on in these neighborhoods. I just believe the people that they throw away, the ones they put in prison, the ones that go home and resurrect their careers, right? That go through that pooper stage and they evolve. We are the ones who have to come out to tell the stories. You know what I'm saying?
It's it's a lot of us, and that's my whole point. We got to get together as a collective to show how many successful people, and we all did it the same way.
Yes.
Education, learning words, getting in the dictionary, reading and writing.
Yes.
And that's how we self-recover.
Self-resolve.
Yes, indeed.
We check your neighborhoods, like some of your communities, like mine and the Kinsman neighborhood. I'm in the Lee Harbor, but the Kinsman neighborhood has literacy programs for free at Murder Taylor.
Yeah. So it's all down to literacy and learning. Education is the key. But we, like I said, all these divisions, and now we got to go get you from over here and get this one from over here and this one from over here and this one from over here.
That education should be starting inside that prison system.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, yeah, you're right about that, Gina. And I'm gonna tell you something about that.
It ain't there.
Well, let me tell you how they do things. See, they play a lot of mind games with the media, right? See, what they do is this. They if you give you a long sentence, right, you got to wait on a long list just to get a high school diploma. Correct. Okay, so why should I have to wait 10 years?
Rosie, we got a call, baby. Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Spreading love unapologetically. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
I want to. Great. What'd she say?
How you doing, caller? Who are we speaking with, and what is your comment?
My name is Thomas Carr, and the brother gave me the card.
Hi, brother.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. How are you?
We're doing fine. I'm looking forward to what you guys are going to do in the community.
Okay, we thank you for that.
We love the support, Thomas.
We love the support.
No doubt.
Yeah. Okay, we will be seeing you guys in the future.
Thank you,
Thank
Thomas.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He was just letting y'all know those phone lines work.
Yes,
Yeah.
phone lines are open, 216-939-5087. That Thomas Carr is always around in the background. He's gonna be watching. Yes, and keeping going on with the mission. And he lives in Mansfield. So, like I said, everybody's trying to come together to do little things. And people, it don't matter how you look, what you did, because what we did is always whatever can haunt us. Don't believe the thoughts about, ask for help.
Thank you.
Ask for help. That's all. And we do it all the time. I don't care what you can call it, begging or whatever, but we are kind of off the cuff, and people say, well, they got this, or why don't you go apply for this, that, and the third grant? But like Riley said, what for? When I did all this work for 17 years and still haven't got none of that, why would I go to an organization that's going to try to tell me how to do it when I know how to do it?
Yeah.
Or
Make-
refer.
Or refer you to
Or
another
refer me to
organization.
somewhere else.
Who's going to
Who's
refer
gonna
you to
refer
another
me to
organization?
somewhere else? Who's going to refer me?
They already govern us enough.
Right. So
I'm just saying.
we do this, and it's powerful, and it's more and more people getting involved, and it's like we're creating a snowball effect, and we're going to be out here. We got stuff going. You're going to see all of us in various places, starting in Cleveland next month. Got a lot of things to do in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to have a telethon that Decisive is getting ready now, and it may be June the 3rd, tentatively. So that is something that we're going to have to get together. But Joseph is going to come, and we're going to go where he at.
For sure.
Everybody's going to do what they need to do. And once again, Riley, he has came on board, and he's going to help us a lot. But our main goal is housing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't.
Housing. So all those companies who do have the money or got funding, put some housing up. We'll send some people.
Yes.
All those people who got money, put some housing up. We don't care. We're not trying to make money off it. We just want our people. I don't want to go into another institution, jail, or nothing, and not have somewhere when somebody could say, well, I'm getting out tomorrow. I want to be able to take them to a place.
Right.
Or my program is in a stop and standstill because it's incomplete. It's incomplete.
It's crucial.
It is
That housing
incomplete.
component
So
is crucial, people.
it's gonna happen.
Because
we're
if
gonna
they're
get-
not, if they're
We're gonna make it happen.
We are definitely gonna make it happen.
Mhm.
Say that
Mhm.
stuff.
They got the wrong people on it. You got the wrong ones.
They mess with the wrong one. That's what
Mhm.
I say. Yeah.
Service professionals as well.
Yeah.
We can use.
Yeah,
any
and so
service
we need
professional.
service professionals, trained professionals, programs, people that have written curriculum, people that have ideas and don't think they're good enough. because-
Especially those that were formerly justice
involved individuals. I know that when you get out of prison, you don't want to be bothered with nothing prison.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense because you're wasting information and experience that can help someone else. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn out, any kind of thing, but only we can change our narrative for the future.
And we're gonna have to depend on each other
And we have to depend on
if
each
we
other.
really want to see a change. Because
That's
these studio professionals don't have a clue.
That's right.
No doubt. He said it on. He hit it the nail on the head.
What Joseph say less, say less.
Say less,
Say less, Joseph.
He hit it on the head. Can I just say one thing?
Yep,
I-
go ahead.
I just want to say, I'm dealing with guys and girls, literally women. I mean, I didn't mean to say girls, women. Especially the people I'm really dealing with that I have relationship with. They are really, 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 really at one time was in the streets like bad. So they are aboard. We have people who are really like connected to some bad things in their past life that made 360s and got track records to prove it, right? And they are with us. And that's why I say, continue to follow me, continue to work with me. I'm gonna display all of these things. I don't charge nothing to put it on Instagram to hear a jewel or a piece of wisdom from an experienced person that knows something. So I just want to keep it interesting, and I want to make sure the people who are involved with us are people who are really colorful. You know what I mean? For lack of a better word. That's it. Thank you.
You know what you're doing. Yeah.
I want to talk about Joseph a little bit.
Go ahead.
Because I don't think our listeners really know Joseph, because you're so humble. You're such a humble person.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But I have watched you like flourish and just grow out of this world.
From the
From
start.
from the start.
From the sandbox.
The sandbox. Boots on
Yes.
the ground. Like Joseph has.
And I'm training them to be just like me, if not better.
That's it.
Yes. And
That's
we
it.
need more. If like they used to say, if we can duplicate you, man.
Shit, I wish I
Thank
could
you.
come myself.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You make me want to cry. I used to be now I'm all sensitive and stuff.
Joseph does have a book available on
Yes, he does.
Amazon. Please go order it today, From the
Thank you.
Sandbox to the
the
Cell Block.
Appreciate it.
Please
Appreciate it.
show him
Yeah.
some support and love.
Yes.
And we do have a slew. So our big campaign for the next 30 days is our SOU T-shirt.
T-shirts.
So we would
Sorry,
like
I'm not wearing mine
everybody.
today.
We like everybody. Everybody get a shirt, and promote it as much as possible. So that's we selling T-shirts
That
to
sounds
get
good.
housing.
Yeah.
So if we got to sell how many ever T-shirts, that's what we're gonna do.
That's what
Actually, you know what's crazy? That's why I said. That's why I say. Let me tell y'all this, right? And it's about the T-shirt thing, right? And the business aspect of helping each other, right? The guy I'm telling you about now, he has a boutique, right? You know what I'm saying? The one I told you went from the drug dealing and stuff like that, changed his life. And I definitely wanted him to be able to contribute to what y'all have going on with the shirts. We could post them up. We could. He has a big following. You know what I'm saying? So we can post them up there. I'm gonna talk to him about it today, and so we could get this ball rolling, so we can show that we serious and we not playing. You feel me?
We can take in donations for.
All right,
actual
Joseph, we're
shirts.
nominating you for head fundraising for the
Yeah,
T-shirts.
fundraising for the T-shirts.
Head advertiser. There you go.
Advertiser for the T-shirts. Look at it.
Hey, I'm relentless. Y'all know that. I'm relentless. You know?
Yeah.
Actually, no
So
price,
yeah,
bro.
we'll
Yes.
take new T-shirts
We'll take
too. We'll take them and
So
put
we
our
can,
logo on them.
$25.
$25.
Get some shirts. Somebody got to buy some shirts now.
Yeah.
If I may, ladies, I'd like to send
No,
a
small through large.
very
Yeah, so large
appreciative
enough. You said.
and heartfelt thanks to some beautiful women that I've met along this journey of
Right.
my homeless experience when I was experiencing that. Hope I don't cause you ladies any distress.
Oh no.
Miss Lisa Smith,
Okay.
Miss Carol,
Yes.
Miss Adelaide Cobb, Miss Catherine Mumford. I love you,
Miss
sisters.
Mumford.
You sisters have been great people for me. And had it not been for you guys, I probably would have reoffended because I was so offended by how they handled me in their program.
Yes.
Woo!
Keeping me
Right.
balanced.
Say it right.
I love you.
Say it right.
And Joseph can personally relate because he
He
just
got-
recently
yeah,
had
he
to
got
put
treated
himself
the same
into a
way,
shelter and felt he was
Yeah.
so. He's
I
recently
went through all that. That's why I tell people, like,
released.
I'm making a reality show, right? And all
I
That's
need
why
my
this stuff
lines.
is so crucial to me.
it's a reality show, our lives, man.
She
You know?
want to do a reality show. We want to do a reality show. We're gonna make one big reality show.
We on it right now.
That's what I was saying.
Everything's been documented.
We tune in to Joseph at whatever time, and then tune in here to that's what we do.
We're gonna pass the buck.
And we
Yeah.
got tune
So,
in to
yeah,
Bravo on the wax. and
We
Solomon
selling
Pump Radio
T-shirts
Show too.
till we can't sell them no more.
Send me the link to the T-shirts and things of that nature so I can pass them on.
We
Yes,
got
sir.
you. We got you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joseph.
Any Miss Cleveland, can you want some parting words? Because I know you got interrupted a couple times.
Oh no, this is
Please
all-
say something.
it's all good.
Please say something. Just something.
Just drop something for Joseph.
Drop something for me just one time.
Look, this is a gem that I always say because it's the truth. Period, point blank. Always choose love to be the reason that you do everything in life.
Amen.
Mm.
And on that note, we gonna
I
say
believe her.
thank you
Thank
for
you.
spreading love
Unapologetically.
unapologetically. I'm Miss Carr.
I'm Gina Kenny.
Some more Freeman.
Riley Lane is
Riley
over
Lane.
here. Decisive on the 1s, 2s, and 3s. We love y'all, and can't nobody do nothing about it. Just say hi to somebody. Just smile.
Be
Crack a
kind.
smile.
Being
Be
kind
kind.
costs
Today.
nothing.
You ain't in jail. Smile.
We love y'all. We out.
Oh,